What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to a new update on LAYERZERO. These videos in general don't get watched that much, but Zero has been so ridiculously strong in the last 24 hours that I had to cover it. All right, last 24 hours it's up like 50%. So crazy. I must say that if I look at price action like this, right, it already started right here. Here we also got some big buy orders coming in, and then a continued sell-off. I must say it worries me a little bit, or at least it scares me a little bit. All right, but it's in the end, if you know what you're trading, if you know what you're dealing with, then it's good enough. But it seems to me like if you talk about LAYERZERO fundamentally, it arguably is undervalued, right? So LAYERZERO is infrastructure for some big projects and for a lot of projects. And then it has a market cap of $450 million. It isn't even in the top 100. So you could argue that's undervalued. And then you also have these big funds backing it, such as Andreessen Horowitz, but also smaller ones that still have quite a lot of push around. Like GCR, wow, GCR, didn't know that existed. But no, Coinbase Ventures, Multicoin, Animoca brands, etc. So maybe they're employing some market makers to keep the price at healthy levels. That's a possibility. And if you look at the momentum that we have seen, at least in terms of price, because I actually do think that the open interest is still relatively low here. It's also bullish, but it still is relatively low compared to here, right? So there's a bit of an imbalance. If you look at this, momentum is much lower than the price. So what you would say is that, all right, well, that's going to fill. That means that, or that's going to balance out, which means that either the price is going to come down or the momentum is going to go up even more. So that's something we'll have to see. I don't think it matters too much. Hit a significant level on the RSI, found some resistance there. I think overall we are bullish. All right. I mean, if you I don't think that's such a weird statement here. We have gained a lot of momentum. Momentum is still going up. Bitcoin is putting in some bullish reclaims, so we're also getting a little bit of bullish momentum from the markets. And then historically, like if you technically look at this, the big question is market structure wise. The big question is this a double top? Or is it just a new trend right here that's going to break above the double top and rally up to $5? I would say $5 is the next price target. In general, what I think we're aiming for is if you do something like this and you take a look at the wick we made at launch, I think we're aiming for like 4.4 and then 5 and then 5.5. But especially like 4.4 is basically what we're at already. In terms of resistance, like this resistance, we hit 4.4. So then $5 and 5.5, I would say, are the real price targets. And do I think it's most likely we'll get there? Yes. All right. I expect Bitcoin to gain a little bit more momentum here, or at least not crash in the next 24 hours. Zero last weekend was very strong as well. And in terms of like usually when you make a top and the price gets back up there, like it can turn into some sort of a double top, but in this case, I don't really think it is. I don't see enough bearish confirmation for me to say that. There's no major RSI divergence. There's no major bearish reaction. So I think it's most likely that we might actually spike down towards 3.7, but that from there we will be able to break above this level and rally up to 5 and 5.5 after if we can keep the momentum. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.